just what do you think is the right valuation, fair value for this company?
We're really going back to our numbers. It's run aggressively past our price target, which was $9.68. We put that in place over a quarter ago. And as we look at what the company has planned out to 2024 and 2025, we see the potential for 50 to 70% upside to our unit numbers. The number that we're going to be looking for on the 22nd is really the gross margin number. This company has an exceptional amount of leverage in the model. At the manufacturing level. So if they're continuing to drive gross margins higher and really getting the benefit from the efficiency in Shanghai, there's some significant earnings power still left to be had here. As we look across the industry and look at some of those competitive companies, they just continue to lag in terms of the products that they're bringing to market, the functionality in terms of over-the-air updates in the operating system. And it continues to look like Tesla has, a 2 to 3 year lead from a technology perspective.
What do you make of the issues that Phil was talking about, and frankly, we've been talking about for the last several weeks now, about the possible competitors and rivals to Tesla, their value, and if you think they'll ever prove to be a demonstrable competitor?
It's interesting to go back and look at the balance sheets, which had always been a concern for a lot of bullish investors for Tesla in its growth period. At this point, they've got plenty of capital on the balance sheet with about $8 billion. And you look at the leverage for the traditional OEMs, at 80, 85%, and going through a downturn like this is very, very painful for those companies. So you've got Tesla's competitors having to go through restructuring, figuring out what their product portfolio is going to look like, as Tesla really focuses on a limited number of products and a single platform that's really driving the underlying performance of each of those products. It's just a simpler model with a clean balance sheet, and allows them to cycle through their product development faster than their competitors.
Are you of the view, though, that a couple of years from now we are going to see a huge number of competitors? I mean, Phil, you can speak to this. You've talked about all the big plans that the automakers in Detroit have.
My feeling is that everybody, and Colin, I'd love to get your thoughts too. I think we hear all the automakers, and we've heard this for about 5 or 6 years. We're coming, we're coming, we're coming. Well, so far, it's been completely underwhelming in terms of what we've seen rolled out. And frankly, it has not been up to the level of Tesla, which is why when you talk to people, I have never heard somebody say, I'm going to buy an electric vehicle. I want to see what Fiat Chrysler has to offer. No, they say, I'm buying a Tesla. And that is like Kleenex. It becomes the term that people use when referring to buying an electric vehicle. I don't know, Colin, what do you think?
I think you're absolutely right. Our argument had been around the powertrain and the battery technology, and we saw a real major shift last summer and fall, like August, September, where industry commentators, started to admit that Tesla had a meaningful lead. I think that's why there's so much focus on the battery day. We think there's some meaningful process technology that Tesla has developed and brought in-house that's going to drive excess performance on their batteries, and they actually want to show us that technology in person. So that September 15th day is really intended to be an in-person event where folks can look at the equipment in a detailed way to really understand why the process is different, why the performance is different. But the thing that Tesla has at the end of the day is an understanding of these batteries over 15 years of testing and leveraging that information through the design of the powertrain. And that's actually more difficult than I think a lot of folks really gave that problem credit. And we're seeing those issues right now with their competitors.